I've been making braised pork for years. Then somebody handed me a block of fermented tofu. And this recipe hasn't left my kitchen since. Let me show you why. This is the classic version everyone loves, but this one might beat it. Today, we are making both side by side. Same pork belly, different technique. By the end, I will tell you which one I'm actually making again. Let's start with blanching. Add ginger, scallion, a splash of cooking wine into the cold water. Blanching isn't about cooking, it's about cleaning the meat. Starting in cold water, let impurities slowly come out as the temperature rises. If you start hot, the surface tightens too fast and traps. Skim off the foam. Remove scallion and ginger. Take out the pork. We need to dry the pork before searing. Pat them with kitchen paper. Moisture causes the oil to splatter, and it also prevents proper browning. Sear the pork first. This is where the flavor starts. You get that golden crust. Some of the fat rounders out. Without this step, the pork would taste flat. Searing adds depth, color, and richness. Take the pork out. You could see the excess fat. Too much oil can make a dish overly heavy and less healthy. So we don't need that. Add the pork back in, then start building the flavor. Apple cider vinegar, cooking wine, dark soy sauce, beer, white pepper, sugar, ginger, scallion. Apple cider vinegar adds a subtle acidity that helps balance the richness of the pork. The acidity also helps tenderize the meat slightly and brightens the sauce, making all the flavors more balanced. Cover and simmer for 30 minutes. We need to turn it over for better coloring. Now, this is the game changer. Fermented bean curd. I know, it looks strange, it smells strange, but this is basically Chinese tofu cheese, and it's about to do something incredible to this pork. Mash the fermented tofu with a spoon and mix it into the sauce. Apple cider vinegar, fermented bean curd, cooking wine, beer, sugar, white pepper. Mix them well. Cover and simmer. Same pork, same process, but a completely different direction. See the color? Quite nice, right? Before we plate, here's the thing nobody tells you about this step. The reduction is where both dishes either make it or break it. Give it a quick toast. Remove all the scallion and ginger. Turn over the porks to guarantee every side was nicely coated. Plate the pork. Decorate with scallion. Now, let's come to see what happened to fermented tofu pork. Look at that color, already a huge difference. Plate the pork. Decorate with parsley. Now, let's come to the exciting moment. Have a try. Okay, rich, glossy, sweet savory, everything you expected. The fat melted perfectly. This is comfort food in its purest form. Now, this one. It's deeper. That funk from the bean curd gives it this umami base that classic just doesn't have. It's almost more complex. I came in thinking the classic would win, but the fermented pork earned its spot. The depth of flavor is just different. Which one are you making first? Tell me in the comments. I read everyone.